Dad, I don't know what to say.
I was wrong about your friend. And about you.
I don't want you to think I'm choosing this over family. I can't choose between two halves of myself.
I'm not talking about cooking. I'm talking about guts.
This really means that much to you? We're not cooks, but we are family.
You tell us what to do, and we'll get it done.
Stop that health inspector!
Delta team, go, go, go!
Hey there, global citizen. Let's learn English with the movie about the rat that loves cooking, Ratatouille. By watching this lesson until the end, you will master over 23 advanced expressions for everyday life and cooking. And this has to be one of Pixar's most iconic films. In fact, other movies love to reference it, like here in Zootopia 2. So in this video, we'll learn advanced expressions and pronunciation while exploring the evolution of Remy's relationship with his father, Django. Let's jump into our first scene. Really quickly, you'll be learning tons of expressions like guts and choose one thing over another that we just saw. And you can actually practice speaking these new expressions with people from all over the world for free with our new speaking club on the Real Life app. Just click the link below to get started, and I'll tell you more about that in a little bit.
Has returned!
You look thin. Why is that? A shortage of food or a surplus of snobbery?
Yeah. It's tough out there in the big world all alone, isn't it?
Sure, but it's not like I'm a kid anymore. I can take care of myself. I found a nice spot not far away, so I'll be able to visit often.
Nothing like a cold splash of reality to make you visit?
I will, I promise. Often.
Well, you're not staying?
No, it's not a big deal, Dad. You didn't think I was going to stay forever, did you? I mean, eventually a bird's got to leave the nest.
We're not birds. We're rats. We don't leave our nests. We make them bigger.
Well, maybe I'm a different kind of rat.
Maybe you're not a rat at all.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Hey, the band's really on tonight, huh?
Rats. All we do is take, Dad. I'm tired of taking. I want to make things. I want to add something to this world.
You're talking like a human.
Who are not as bad as you say.
Oh, yeah? What makes you so sure?
Oh, man.
I've been able to observe them at a close-ish sort of range.
Yeah? How close?
Close enough, and they're, not so bad as you say they are.
So at the beginning of the movie, Remy and his family are forced to flee their home in the countryside. During their escape, Remy is separated from the rest of his pack, and he ends up in Paris, right next to Gusteau, the chef he so admires, restaurant. He starts working there with Linguini, and one night, he coincidentally finds his brother outside. He then goes to visit his family's new home, which is the scene we just watched. Suffice to say, Remy and his dad do not see eye to eye. This means they have different beliefs and values. Let's now understand all the advanced expressions we heard.
You look thin. Why is that? A shortage of food or a surplus of snobbery?
Thin is the opposite of fat. This is a typical thing a parent says to his child to show concern. But Django teases Remy with a joke. Let's first understand these opposite words. A shortage means there's not enough of something. A surplus means there's more than you need of something. Think of it like your Netflix favorites. If you have nothing to watch, that's a shortage of good content. If you have 200 shows saved and no time, that's surplus. By the way, he said shortage, not shortage. This is because in American English, when we have a T between two vowel sounds, it morphs into a D, like in water or butter. Try to say that just like Django.
A shortage of food? A shortage of food?
We hear this a lot throughout the movie, so pay attention for it in the rest of the scene, like when Remy said sort of later.
A close-ish sort of range?
Yeah?
By the way, if you want to understand natives better and speak more naturally yourself, I've got the perfect trick for you. On the Real Life app, you can practice pronunciation, like Shortage, and get instant feedback. Remember that you can try it for free with the link in the description and start getting more fluent, confident English every day.
You look thin. Why is that? A shortage of food or a surplus of snobbery?
And snobbery is the attitude of someone who thinks they're better than other people, especially about taste, culture, or social class. A snob probably would never eat fast food, or would not listen to popular music, for example. Django thinks Remy is a snob because he refuses to eat trash like other rats. Another famous snob? Think of Miranda Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada. Moving on, Remy tries to convince his dad that he has grown up.
I can take care of myself. I found a nice spot not far away, so I'll be able to visit often.
Nothing like a cold splash of reality to make you visit?
A spot, in this context, is simply a casual word for a place or location. People use it all the time. I know a great spot for lunch. Or, I've got a great spot in Barcelona if you want to come visit. Literally, a splash is a small amount of liquid that hits you suddenly, like when a car drives through a puddle. But a splash of reality is an idiom meaning a sudden, often unwelcome reminder of how things actually are. More commonly, we say a reality check. Listen to these examples.
Reality check? Jafar is large and in charge!
What do you want, Harry?
I want my food business back.
Guys, reality check. Harry, it's not gonna happen. The best you can hope for is to work with Lars here and save something.
Then Django is pretty shocked Remy does not want to stay with his family.
You didn't think I was gonna stay forever, did you? I mean, eventually a bird's gotta leave the nest.
We're not birds. We're rats. We don't leave our nests. We make them bigger.
So this is a nest. Animals, like birds, build them to raise their young. But leaving the nest is also a very common expression that means growing up and becoming independent. Like in this example.
And I know your sister has this dream about opening up a bakery.
You never told me about that.
Yeah, well, Emma's getting older, and one day she's going to leave the nest, and, well, your sister is going to need a purpose.
In fact, when all of a parent's children leave the home, we call them empty nesters. Django, being the proud leader of the rats, does not like how his son is speaking.
You're talking like a human.
Who are not as bad as you say.
Oh, yeah? What makes you so sure?
Oh, man.
I've been able to observe them at a close-ish sort of range.
Ish is a little suffix added to the end of a word to mean kind of or approximately. We natives use it a ton. You can use it with almost any adjective or even a time. Shall we meet at 7-ish? Or if someone asks if a movie was good, it was okay-ish. And range, in this context, means the distance between you and something else. If you're watching something from a safe range, you're not too close. Remy is essentially saying he was close enough to really observe humans, but not so close that his dad should worry, which we all know is not true. Alright, let's jump forward in the movie. After Linguini tells the other cooks at Gusto's restaurant that he's been able to cook such amazing dishes because he has a rat helping him, they all quit, leaving Remy and Linguini alone in the kitchen at a critical moment when Paris's most famous food critic, Anton Ego, has arrived to review the food. In this hopeless moment, Django and the other rats come to the rescue.
Team 3 will be handling fish. Team 4, roasted items. Team 5, grill. Team 6, sausage. Get to your stations. Let's go, go, go. Those handling food will walk on 2 legs.
We need someone to wait tables.
I'm sorry for any delay, but we're a little short tonight.
Please, take all of the time you need.
Make sure that steak is nice and tenderized. Work it. again. Stick and move, stick and move. Easy with that sole Meunier. Less salt, more butter. Only use the Nicolette cheese. Whoa, whoa, compose the salad like you were painting a picture. Not too much vinaigrette on that salad composé. Don't let that veg blanc separate. Keep whisking. Gently poach the scallops. Taste check. Spoon down. Good. Too much salt. Good. Don't boil the consomme. It'll toughen the pheasant. Emile!
Sorry.
Who cooks the ratatouille? I demand to know!
It's quite the sight to see all these rats in the kitchen. But first, let's come back to the clip we watched at the very beginning, where we see a heartwarming scene between Remy and his father. Django finally understands how important cooking is to his son and admires his bravery. He then offers to help Remy achieve his dream.
I don't want you to think I'm choosing this over family. I can't choose between two halves of myself.
I'm not talking about cooking.
To choose one thing over another means to pick it instead of the other option. For example, she chose her family over fame. Or in everyday life, I chose sleep over going to the party. Here, Remy is saying he's not picking cooking instead of his family. He values both. His father responds with a great colloquial word.
I can't choose between two halves of myself.
I'm not talking about cooking. I'm talking about guts.
Your guts are your intestines. But here, it's an informal word for courage. If someone has guts, they go for it, even when it's hard. When Malala Yousafzai continued speaking out for girls' education, even after being threatened, that took serious guts. Listen to these other examples.
And you have the guts to ask me for a bonus now.
Are you saying you want to be Prime Minister?
Oh, what I'm saying is that someone must force the point. Someone must say the unsayable. None of these men have the guts.
I'm sure you've had moments where you feel lost because natives speak too fast. But in English, this usually isn't about speed. It's about something called connected speech. How we natives cut, reduce, and link our words when speaking fluently. Like here.
I'm not talking about cooking. I'm talking about guts.
Often, gerunds lose their G, so talking becomes talkin'. And we don't say a full about. The A reduces to a schwa, about. Also, the T at the end of about isn't fully pronounced. This is called a glottal T. Natives cut off the sound at the back of the throat. Think about what kids say when they make a mistake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's that same sound. Let's put it all together. Talking about guts. Talking about guts. Now you try.
I'm talking about guts. I'm talking about guts.
Stop that health inspector!
Delta team, go, 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 go!
Delta team refers to an elite tactical group like in the army. So it's pretty funny to hear Django refer to a group of rats like this. Then things get really exciting with the whole rat family preparing dinner under Remy's orders as head chef. This is a great opportunity for you to learn some cooking vocabulary. Let's hear 3 in this first line.
Team 3 will be handling fish. Team 4, roasted items. Team 5, grill. Team 6, sausage.
To handle food means to work with it directly, touching it, preparing it, cooking it. When you handle food, hygiene is super important.
Team 3 will be handling fish. Team 4, roasted items. Team 5, grill. Team 6, sausage.
Roasted means cooked in an oven, usually for a long time. Roasted chicken, roasted vegetables, roasted coffee beans. This is a grill, and as a verb, to grill means to cook over direct heat, either on a flame or on a hot metal grate, like barbecue, grilled steak, or grilled corn. Now, Linguini can't help much in the kitchen, but he still finds a way to be useful.
We need someone to wait tables.
You've heard of a waiter or waitress. Well, their job is to wait on tables or serve customers in the restaurant. By the way, I mentioned earlier that I would tell you more about how to get fluent English with our new speaking club. If you've ever felt like you know a lot of words, you can understand a lot of English, but for some reason you simply can't speak, then I can tell you what's missing for you is real conversation practice. Not just theory, but actually talking, using your English with real people. So we built a place for exactly that inside the Real Life app. A place where you don't just learn English, you live it. In it, every single day you get a new, fascinating topic that you can discuss with people from all around the world in real conversations and become more fluent. This really is the best way to go from intermediate learner to advanced English speaker. And if you're nervous about speaking, you can practice the questions with your AI coach first and then jump into your first conversation. It's free, so start your adventure now with the link in the description. Then we hear Linguini apologize to a customer, who is actually the ex-head chef, Skinner. He's infiltrating the restaurant, hoping to see Linguini and Remy fail.
I'm sorry for any delay, but we're a little short tonight.
Sorry for any delay is a polite, professional phrase used to apologize when something is taking longer than expected. Listen to this example.
Does anyone work here? Sorry for the delay, folks.
And earlier, we learned shortage, which means to be short on something. So when Linguini says,
but we're a little short tonight,
he means that they don't have enough something. In this case, workers in the restaurant. You might tell your friends that you can't go out because I'm a little short on cash. Here are a couple more examples.
Well, there she is, like Hamir said.
And it's sunrise, which means we're a tad short on time.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt your breakfast, but we're really short on tables, and this gentleman says that he knows you.
Sure that steak is nice and tenderized. Work it, yeah, stick and move.
Using nice and plus adjective is a great little phrase that emphasizes equality. It means properly or thoroughly. Nice and warm, nice and crispy, nice and clean. It has a satisfying feeling to whatever follows.
Oh, Andy did a great job, huh? Nice and strong.
I like it.
Nice and crunchy.
See this rat here punching the steak? He's tenderizing it, or softening it so it's easier to chew and more flavorful. Tender just means soft. Then, Remy uses a beautiful metaphor for guidance.
Supposed to sound like you were painting a picture. Not too much vinaigrette on that salad compose.
In cooking, to compose a dish means to arrange it carefully and artistically on the plate. When a chef composes a plate, they're thinking about color, balance, and presentation. And we have another great connected speech example we can practice.
Supposed to sound like you were painting a picture.
Often when we have an N and T together in English, we drop the T, like in international or 20. So painting sounds like painting, painting. We drop the G again. The article a reduces to a schwa, and then all three words link together. Painting a picture, painting a picture. Try saying that just like Remy.
Like you were painting a picture. Painting a picture. Let that bad block separate. Keep whisking.
This is a whisk. And here we can see someone whisking.
Gently poach the scallops. Taste check. Spoon down. It's good. Too much salt. Good. Don't boil the consomme. It'll toughen the pheasant.
Remy mentioned two animals that are common in upscale cuisine. These are scallops, and this bird is a pheasant. And they are poaching the scallops. This means to cook it gently in hot, but not boiling, liquid. In fact, one of my favorite American breakfasts is Eggs Benedict, which has poached eggs. All right, and finally, Skinner is blown away when he tastes Remy's delicious ratatouille. He bursts into the kitchen and says,
"Who cooks the ratatouille? I demand to know!"
I demand to know is a strong, authoritative way of insisting on an answer. If your boss is not very kind, she might say something like, "I demand to know who is responsible for this mistake." All right, that was a marathon of cooking vocabulary, and you did great. But you still have to complete the most important part, your test. This takes some guts. You'll watch all the scenes again without subtitles, and I'll make it a bit more challenging by asking you some quiz questions. You've got this.
My son has returned!
You look thin. Why is that? A shortage of food or a surplus of snobbery?
Which image best represents a surplus?
Yeah. It's tough out there in the big world all alone, isn't it?
Sure, but it's not like I'm a kid anymore.
Hey,
I
boy, what's
can take care of myself. I found a nice spot not far away, so I'll be able to visit often.
Nothing like a cold splash of reality to make you visit?
I will, I promise. Often.
Well, you're not staying?
No. It's not a big deal, Dad. You didn't think I was gonna stay forever, did you? I mean, eventually a bird's gotta leave the nest.
We're not birds. We're rats. We don't leave our nests. We make them bigger.
Well, maybe I'm a different kind of rat.
Maybe you're not a rat at all.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Hey, the band's really on tonight, huh?
Rats. All we do is take, Dad. I'm tired of taking. I want to make things. I want to add something to this world.
You're talking like a human.
Who are not as bad as you say.
Oh, yeah? What makes you so sure?
Oh, man.
I've been able to observe them at a close-ish sort of range.
Yeah?
Remy says he's been observing humans at a close-ish sort of range. What does ish tell you? He was exactly the right distance away? He was pretty close? He doesn't know how far away he was.
How close?
Close enough, and they're, not so bad as you say they are. Dad, I don't know what to say.
I was wrong about your friend. And about you.
I don't want you to think I'm choosing this over family. I can't choose between two halves of myself.
I'm not talking about cooking. I'm talking about guts.
What does Django mean here? He's proud of Remy's courage? He thinks Remy needs to eat more? He's angry about the cooking.
This really means that much to you? We're not cooks, but we are family. You tell us what to do, and we'll get it done.
Stop that health inspector!
Delta team, go!
Team 3 will be handling fish. Team 4, roasted items. Team 5, grill. Team 6, sausage. Get to your stations. Let's go, go, go! Those handling food will walk on 2 legs.
We need someone to wait tables.
I'm sorry for any delay, but we're a little short tonight.
What does short mean here? The staff members are not very tall? They don't have enough workers? The menu has fewer options than usual.
Take all the time you need.
Work it, yeah, stick and move, Easy with that sole miniere. Less salt, more butter. Only use the name of that cheese. Whoa, compose the salad like you were painting a picture. Not too much vinaigrette on that salad composé. Don't let that bad block separate. Keep whisking. Gently poach the scallops.
Remy orders the rats to poach the scallops. Which of these is poaching?
Taste check, spoons down. It's good. Too much salt? Good. Don't boil the consommé, it'll toughen the visit. Emile!
Sorry.
Who cooks the ratatouille? I demand to know!
Yeah, global citizen. So if you want to be able to understand fast-speaking natives without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell down below, because every single week we make 2 new lessons with your favorite series, movies, celebrities, and more. Join over 11 million learners from around the world who are learning in this fun way every week. And if you're ready to stop being stuck as an intermediate learner and become an advanced, confident, natural English speaker, the best way is by learning with these lessons on the Real Life app. So get started for free with the link in the description. And if you're sticking with us here on YouTube and you love Ratatouille, then I recommend you watch this lesson next.
Okay.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be preparing the gusto recipe.
This is the recipe?
The recipe doesn't call for white truffle oil. What else have you been? You are improvising?
Very hard to explain.
Special! Come get it. Oh, whoa, I forgot the anchovy decorations. Don't you dare.
I'm not. Sorry.